away for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball four. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Hard hit at third. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here. Is that? Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And he'll step off and try again. And that's in there for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Bryce Harper. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over. So here's Joe Mauer hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone! Set to get his day started, Jorge Soler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left side. Healy scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford would be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Ready now, Jock Peterson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jock Peterson becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Now at the plate, Trevor Story will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Here's Joey Gallo now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Harper racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end. Stepping into the box, Derek Richardson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler on the move. 1 away. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Joe Mauer.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Chris Davis now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Ready to take his hacks again, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. To third. Healy picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Marisnick.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Petit is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throwing to second, and he'll pull into second with one away. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Throw to the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Into the box, Justin Bohr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Rangers.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brandon
Pitch
Crawford.
swung on and hit in the air. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Outside, 3-0 now. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in, Derek Richardson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Rougned Odor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Aaron Luke takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance. Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he striding in once again. Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Harper is on his way home. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Bour. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. No runs. Seven hits. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the relay home. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now. Dan Otero enters to make an appearance.
Your attention, please.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Settling in now, Derek Richardson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this one gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's safe. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch. Liam Hendricks trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 81.
Hit back toward the mound. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Tapped up the first baseline. But that one rolls foul.
Man, I tell you what, they came in, got the rally caps on because of the amazing turnaround in this inning. For them to be tied now, incredible.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. In to score, the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Next in at the plate is
third baseman Ryan.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jock Peterson. He came across to score after Luke Gregerson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Center fielder number 6.
Kyle Berklaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose That big fastball from this reliever, it's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Called strike over the outside corner. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras is under it. And that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Justin
Below
Bohr.
the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me. Inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is foul tipped, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next for the Rangers.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. To Crawford for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder
Derek Richardson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Slider, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Catcher.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate
7,
now, Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, Wilson Contreras, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. At the plate, Bryce Harper has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Third baseman,
Ryan Healy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch and make sure it's where you want it.
They get the force at the plate. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Peterson.
First offering on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Here comes the 1-0, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Justin Bohr. He's 2 for 3. Carson Smith is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Dansby Swanson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Here's Chris Davis now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Hit on the ground is short.
Pitching for the Rangers.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Defensively for the Rangers.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Number 7.
Now here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12,
Jorge Soler stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory.